right, so are you doing the intro?
I think we failed to mention on this channel why my hair looks so amazing.
Yeah.
Because we had a lot of people going, Rex, are you okay? What's wrong? You look either beautiful or like an idiot. I think I look like a beautiful idiot myself. It's for the tribe. The Patreon voted on a whole bunch of different haircuts. It's a long story. But we're like halfway through.
Yeah.
Halfway through. And I haven't done the product today. It'll be in the biscuits or in the next tribe episode. There you go. It's just a community thing.
You look like a Star Wars character. You look like you could be in training for Jedi.
Yeah, I'm Obi-Wan. All right, so what is this? It's the donation.
It's the donation day. Okay. And I tried to pick the widest selection of crap I could find.
Yes. Okay.
So, all right, I think I succeeded.
What are we doing?
Now we're going to start by trying to kill ourselves with Eric Asher's gift.
Eric Asher. Go ahead.
It's basically...
Remember, we're taking turns.
You magnificent bastard. I wanted a moonshine. You gotta let it sit for a second.
It's pitiful.
You want it again?
Pitiful. Now either do
it's because I'm lacking motivation for this beverage.
Either do it justice.
Eric Asher, you magnificent bastard.
Oh, yeah.
So, this is basically...
What is that?
It's basically a Polish...
Smieszny?
I think it's Polish, I think. Anyway, it's basically Everclear, but more powerful.
So rubbing alcohol.
Yeah, it's 199 proof. Okay. And I did this for the moonshine because I wanted to do a moonshine.
Yeah.
And
is this made for human consumption?
Yeah, you're supposed to blend it into things and stuff like that. Maybe use it to add to spirits and do a blended whiskey.
Should we blend it in, or are we just trying it
straight? We're just gonna try it straight because we live dangerously.
I really don't.
I can pull off maybe one tiny sip. This shit will blow up if we have a lighter anywhere near us.
As dangerous as I get, right?
This is as dangerous as we get. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just like, even the alcohol, I'm bracing myself for it. Ready? Oh god, it's the next whiskey beast. Oh, great whiskey beast.
I am the beast of moonshine, and I demand a whiskey trial. Give it to me.
Well, I mean, that's good and all, but is the quarterly challenge coming up, so it's kind of awkward. I mean, we're not doing whiskey for a week. It's a community thing.
I will bite your nuts off.
Yes.
Trial.
We will do trials. It's fine. It's fine. Thank you.
I don't feel like I get any respect around here from these damn whiskey spirits.
You gotta prove yourself, man. Oh god. Oh. This is nail polish.
Oh! Here's their own advertisement for their own product. You ready?
Yeah.
There's no doubt Everclear is truly an iconic brand. They start their ad for their product by naming another company's product and saying it's iconic. But 400 years before them, there was Smieszny, the strongest pure organic grain vodka in the world.
99.5 ABV.
We know talk is cheap when it comes to claims. It's smoother, stronger, and purer than Everclear. And we'll refund your purchase, no questions asked, if you're not satisfied. By the way, Everclear is banned in 14 states. And there are entire websites warning you of the dangers of drinking
did a Google Translate
pure grain.
I did a Google Translate.
Yeah.
It says, yo shit up. Since 1743.
I've never done this before, but let's see what it tastes like neat. Oh.
Is it burning?
Yeah, that's it.
It's just burning.
There's no flavor of any kind whatsoever. It just burns.
Yeah, the temperature just...
Now, I wonder... Go ahead and toss that shit out and try not to do it near a fire.
I'm hoping there's nobody below.
Yeah. I can still feel it, the evaporation of burning in my chest.
Yeah, just give me a little bit there.
All right, Eric. I know you were... I'm not really sure where you wanted to go with this. Thank you for sending it. You sent a couple of things.
Well, you know what? If nothing else, it's a conversation piece.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well,
we could probably run our vehicles with.
All right, what's the next donation? We got a lot of donations. we got a lot of donations.
Caleb Blagg ages ago brought a Laphroaig Select, and then he brought another one because we never got around to reviewing it yet.
Wait. Laphroaig Select.
Yeah.
This is. I've seen this in a lot of places.
Yeah.
This seems worthy of its own review.
Well, no, we'll also do another review on it.
Okay.
But we got a magnificent bastard, the Caleb Blagg.
Caleb Blagg, you magnificent bastard.
Okay, so I'm a little nervous about this one. How about you open the bottle?
Stack up, bitch. That's
Hey!
I am the whiskey beast of Scotch.
Yeah. Yes, I understand. The trials.
Trials, yes.
It's going to totally happen. Got a quarterly challenge, though.
Quarterly challenge.
So
Just give me a whiskey trial. What's wrong with you?
that means we're not drinking whiskey as a week. It's an optional thing that the community does, but we kind of have to do it just to, set the pace.
You can't set much of a pace when your brain's stopped.
Yes, very sorry. No, it's all good.
Do you even want back in the vault?
Okay, yeah.
Peckerwoods.
Okay, yeah.
That was kind of nice.
You really f***ed us over with these whiskey trials, didn't you?
Yeah, sorry.
All right.
But at least we get to drink Laphroaig.
There's a lot of people in the community who think the reason why we're out of the vault is some elaborate scheme because we're remodeling in there.
Yeah.
No.
I will tell you that we are going to reorganize in there, but we're not remodeling. This is what I would say is probably the most accessible Laphroaig to non-Laphroaig drinkers.
Okay.
Something about the blend they created, they're using a whole bunch of different cask versions of Laphroaig.
Mm-hmm.
So they selected...
That is a lot less bitey.
They selected quarter cask, they selected PX cask.
This is a 40% Laphroaig.
They're mixing used oak. Basically, everything that they use to make their other spirits, they're mixing them. And I think there's even some new charred American oak being used in here too.
Okay.
And what it does is it creates this really vanilla version of Laphroaig that's got the peat.
I'm not getting not getting none of the high, spiky, aggressive notes.
Yeah, exactly. It just mellows the
Smooth.
Laphroaig out, and so you still get the peat, but it's a lot more approachable.
So, and again, we'll give notes on the actual review, but broad strokes here. This is apparently
Almost mild.
the most for us,
Yeah.
the most
For Laphroaig.
entry level Laphroaig.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Okay.
As it's so mild that at one point last week someone poured this for me and said, "What do you think this is?" And I couldn't figure out it was Laphroaig. I knew it was an Isla, but it was so not peaty.
Yeah. Now
I'd forgotten what Select
there's
tasted
definite
like.
notes missing in there. All right, what else we got?
We're on to Patrick Bologna. Recognize that name?
Yeah,
You should.
Well, he's a whiskey. He's a saint, right? He's
Yeah.
A whiskey,
Well, because he is the one who was involved in getting all of the lights for the distillery.
Bologna. He's the light guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when he sent us the light bulbs, he also sent us a tasting bottle of the Dancing Goat Limousin Rye. All right, so Patrick Bologna, you magnificent bastard. All right, now this is a sample of Dancing Goat's Limousin Rye, which is finished in Limousine oak barrels.
What is that?
It's a different kind of oak.
It's not a white oak?
It's not white oak.
Not white oak. Okay.
This is whiskey distilled from a rye mash.
Are you bracing?
Yeah.
It's rye. Nothing could come out of a
But
rye.
so far we've had the unicorn, I don't know,
I think rye even deserves a whiskey spirit piece. We'll see what happens. Oh,
fox.
That's adorable. Yeah, I like foxes. Oh, he's kind of aggressive. Oh shit. Oh, it's not shit. Okay. Sorry. Very sorry.
I'm just glad he went for you.
Respect. The trials, yes. Here's the thing. Quarterly challenge, community. Not drinking whiskey for a week. Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah. Okay. We'll make it right.
You think he's subsided enough? I'll move quick.
What did the fox say?
What does the fox say?
The fox says, "You're a little."
Yeah. Ooh, interesting.
Oh, I like that.
They're doing a unique aging barreling.
Mm-hmm.
Different techniques and new oak and different vintages. They're blending things.
I like the smell a lot better.
Now, they're doing a Solera system for their bottlings, which is why it has to be called whiskey made from a rye mash.
Mm-hmm.
Aged with French oak staves. They're doing all kinds of different unique inserts. Solera cask is when you never fully empty a barrel. It's common in wine, not common, but it's more common in wine than it is in whiskey. Blade and Bow does it in bourbon.
This does not taste like 46%.
No. It's when you have a barrel, and then you empty the barrel to bottle it, but instead of emptying the barrel all the way, you empty it halfway, and then you refill it with younger make, and you just keep adding to the mix. So by the time you barrel, you've got a blend of all these different ages.
So it's an infinity barrel.
Yeah, it's an infinity barrel that they then bottle. This is batch B14.
Tastes thin. On the nose, though, that's the most interesting part.
Yeah, and it's kind of oak bitey, man. You can tell that they've got those extra staves and the things that they're...
No, but I'm getting some type of...
I would never have picked this for a rye, though. It's missing...
No, that's it. That's why
it's missing all of the things I look for when I'm trying to pinpoint a rye whiskey.
Are you getting a wheat whiskey vibe?
No,
an oaky wheat whiskey.
It's possible because it's so sweet, but there is kind of a little spiky, bitter candy tinge in the tail end, like a fake sugar, almost.
It falls off the cliff too.
That's weird.
You got the notes; they're bouncing around. Sweet. I don't even know what to name these notes actually. All right, I'm going in clean slate. Here we go.
All right.
You got some sweetness. A sour oak. It's a sour oak, but it's not. Like the
It
leather.
is sour.
It's not the leather sour. It's not the sappy sour. It's just like the sour flavoring you would have on a candy.
Yeah,
And
totally.
The sourness stays with you.
Yeah, it lingers.
And it's not a lot of different notes. I really like that nose, but this is very different than the nose.
Okay, we're moving to Arkansas. Grain to glass Arkansas whiskey.
Grain to glass.
Bourbon.
Bourbon.
This is from Tom Harris.
Tom Harris, you magnificent.
Are you prepared emotionally?
Hey, scared? Are you scared?
Well, the box was nice.
Ooh, I'm just gonna put this right here.
Hey, boys.
Hey, buddy.
Where's your moon and your other two buddies?
Your friend's face looks delicious.
Yeah.
I imagine it pairs beautifully with some bourbon.
Cool.
I should know.
Daniel insisted on doing a quarterly challenge, so we're doing it like just a week off. So
Throwing
we can't do the trials right now.
Oh, that's very cute. You're doing the trials.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, no, we're gonna make it up to you.
I kind of had it with these guys. They have no context. Okay, so this is distilled from the corn and wheat at the distillery. So this is a wheated bourbon.
We got
the first legal distillery in Arkansas since Prohibition.
oak,
Yeah,
the wood.
I like the smell on this. Corn, wheat, and rye.
It's a dusty wood.
Well, this is, I think, just wheat and corn. No, they've got red winter, they've got barley, yeah. So this is 82% corn, 9% soft red winter wheat, 9% malted barley.
Dusty cherry wood. What else is in there?
Ooh, that's good.
Dusty cherry wood on the nose. I'm gonna get
That doesn't have any of the weird piney notes or any of the you're green or bad staves. That is a classic kind of tasty sweet bourbon.
bitter finish.
Yeah, it's a young charred oak.
Definitely gets a bitter finish, and the bitter finish stays with you. I don't like the finish.
No, but the initial hit
Yeah.
is just a classic cherry tinted bourbon for me.
I think when I say classic, I would think more sweetness coming out of this.
No, it's dusty. There is that dusty, husky kind of note.
Yeah. No, it's just pretty good. It's not bad.
I like it.
Not bad.
We got two more.
It was a 46% on that.
All right,
So you know what, you need to
finish yours off because we're moving to Canada.
you need to quit
I'm
on
gonna say it again.
on the Whiskey Beast if you ever hope to get back in the vault.
All right,
You
fine.
know my plan.
All right.
I'm getting back in the vault no matter what. My plan is very straightforward, very simple. You have these
Here's the thing: if
complex
I don't get
trials,
back in the vault, I'm burning it all to the ground.
and with the power of my summoned Whiskey Beasts,
You'll protect it.
I will raise it from the ashes, like a glorious phoenix.
Like a phoenix.
And it will be the 8th whiskey beast.
The glorious phoenix. Well, now we have a plan if the building ever burns down. This is another Canadian whiskey from the fine Canadians
So,
in Canada.
there was a question in the comments. I'm not sure you know how to pronounce Canada.
Nah, the joke is that we have about 30% of our student population is from Canada, and I always call them Canadians, and I refer to their land as the Great Canada. The Great Canada. So I'll refer to them as our friend Terry Goddett from the Great Canada North.
Ta-da! I'm the spirit
Hey,
beast of
bud.
Canadian whiskey. Yay!
Hey.
Are you ready to do my whiskey trial?
What are you talking about?
The trials! Your whiskey trials, so you can get back in the vault. What do you mean, what am I talking about?
He didn't like that.
What's this, you guys? What's so funny? This is very serious business. Are you laughing at me?
No, we're not laughing at you. No,
I'm
totally
very
not laughing at you.
powerful.
Something else.
Very sorry. We're not drinking whiskey for a week. We're totally gonna do the trial. It's cool. It's cool. We got this. Thank you. You're adorable.
Oh, hey, so this is Ellington's Reserve. Technically, this is bottled by a Minnesota company, but they're simply just sourcing Canadian whiskey and bottling it.
What kind of whiskey is this?
Canadian whiskey, but it's being bottled by a company based in Princeton, Minnesota.
Canadian whiskey.
But all we're doing is buying Canadian whiskey, an 8-year-old Canadian whiskey, and bottling it. And it's called Ellington Reserve. Now,
Have we bastarded?
this is the Canada McBeaverface is the donor for this one.
This is Canuck Beaverface?
Canada McBeaverface.
Canadian McBeaverface. You magnificent bastard.
What a great name. Classy.
Yeah.
So there is almost no information about this anywhere,
I can give you the information you need.
but here's the thing.
I will give you all the information you need to know.
It was purchased at Total Wine.
This is.
And I am
This is.
pretty sure
I'm giving you the information.
this is a Total Wine owned
See how
company
he
or
just
source
sucks
product.
up the air. He just sucks
No,
up.
I'm trying to answer into my sentence.
I got the answer.
You keep interrupting.
I got the answer.
All right, what's the answer?
This is TX blended with a little bit of maple and caramel.
That's not where it's from. That's
Yes.
what it tastes like.
They relabeled.
It really is TX
TX
blended. If we were in
blended.
the vault, we could A/B these. They're basically the same damn whiskey with a little maple syrup added.
They relabeled TX blended with a little bit of maple and quite a bit of caramel.
Wow, that's bizarre.
Then TX blended, we'll link it up here. It's very vanilla. It's like a melted vanilla ice cream.
50
Very,
or
very
40%.
sweet. This is one of the sweetest, friendliest
Wow.
dessert whiskeys
Eh,
possible.
Clingy. And vaguely way more ethanol bite to the nose than should be in an 8-year-old 40% spirit.
Yeah.
When I pick it up to the nose, I get a lot of like nail polish kind of action going on.
It's just sugar and vanilla.
It reminds me a
and
little
caramel.
bit of the notes I got when I picked that up.
Sugar and vanilla. What was the answer you're trying to give?
I think it's a total
40%.
wine. I think it's a total wine owned product. Think of it like a Kirkland brand, right? Or like Trader Joe's bourbon, right?
Yeah.
I think this is a total wine Canadian whiskey.
Okay, fair enough.
I could be wrong about that, and I would love for someone to explain that to me if it's wrong, because no matter where I looked, I couldn't get any details
It's
on
not
it.
true. He doesn't like things explained to him when he's wrong.
No, I don't like things explained to me when I'm not wrong.
Yeah. If you like,
All right, Canada.
if you like really sweet whiskeys, then.
I'm kind of excited about the end to this episode because we're going to. Now, remember how for forever people have been saying, get Nikka by the barrel, get Nikka by the barrel, but they don't distribute it here.
Okay.
And so we can't get it.
Oh, okay, so I'm assuming this is leading up to us getting
Yes, it
Nikka
is.
by the barrel.
Now, here's the thing. Aaron Blum
Bastard.
sent this for it. Wait for it, though. Aaron Blum sent this.
Okay.
But we're so far behind that before we had a chance to review it, Donnie Brazil also sent this one because he didn't know we had it in the vault.
So, Aaron Blum and Donnie Braziel.
Yeah.
Braziel?
Brazil?
Braziel.
Aaron Bloom
And Donnie Braziel.
you magnificent bastards! All right, Nikka by the barrel.
Yeah. Interesting bottle.
Oh!
Oh, yeah.
Japanese whiskey beast reporting for.
Yeah, no, okay, so here's the thing. We've got the quarterly challenge.
What?
So we will do a trial. Very sorry. Go away.
So
I went straight for the taste.
they took malt and grain and they blended it together. Then after they mixed them together, they put them into used casks for 3 to 6 months to blend all the flavors together.
Okay.
So it didn't taste like all the flavors were fighting with each other. That used to be called vatting in Scottish whiskies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude.
This is probably the highest proof Japanese whiskey I've ever had.
That is good.
And it doesn't get
Doesn't get too bitey.
too bitey. It's still really nicely balanced.
Many people
well-rounded.
have said this is the best Nikka they've had, and I can get behind that all day. That's so true. This is brilliant.
There's a lot going on. That's hard to find though.
Kind of lemony citrus action going on in
This
there.
is
There's the brine that you would traditionally get in Scotland from like an islandy kind of whiskey, like a Talisker or an Oban.
And you know what I don't
A
get?
little barrel bitter.
The bitterness from barrel, but not the wood from barrel.
No, that bitterness is the wood that you're tasting in the barrel.
No. I have a very distinct oaky flavor that I can point to.
A lot of ones that you're like, oh yeah,
a
that's
lot of other whiskeys it's very oaky.
Right, so you're not getting
But,
that.
but I am getting the bitterness from the barrel. I'm not getting the oakiness from the barrel.
I agree.
Yeah.
You can taste the grain brings a little brightness to the entire mix.
So tomorrow on the Whiskey Tribe channel, our other channel, we're starting the quarterly challenge at noon.
On June 2nd,
June 2nd.
Saturday.
So what is the quarterly challenge?
The quarterly challenge is when we take a week off from alcohol. That's why for the next week you're going to see reviews on the Whiskey Vault that aren't whiskey. And it's just a way to touch base, make sure we're cleansing our palates and identifying any cravings or yearnings that can't be controlled. And it's always good, honestly, I find as a taster, it's good to reset periodically.
Yep.
Because you'll return to things with a little bit of a new perspective.
Sure.
And so, like for example, the last time we reset, I've discovered a whole new combination of things that I really love that I never just knew about.
Yeah.
And so it's...
And you were hitting the hot tea.
Yeah, I'm still. Now I almost only ever drink hot tea while smoking cigars. Because it turns out that combination is magnificent.
So the quarterly challenge, obviously, it's optional. Yeah, but for those that want to participate, those magnificent bastards are stepping into the ranks of the Whiskey Challengers.
That's right.
So at the end of this week, the Whiskey Challengers, anybody that completed the week will be invited to put your name on a list, and that list is going to be on the Whiskey Tribe website. Here's the list of Whiskey Challengers.
Yes.
This is the second quarterly challenge. At the end of the year, the people that have completed every single quarterly challenge are going to get a little special something.
That's right. Now on this next one,
Yeah.
we're going to pick at random from the list of people who've completed the challenge and mail you a special hand-painted whiskey poster.
Yes. And we'll
We'll get more details about it.
We'll pull out the poster. Remind me.
Yeah, tomorrow
On the Whiskey
Yeah.
Tribe channel, we'll show you what the poster is. It's hand painted. It's very cool.
Cool. Then a week from that, it ends with a live stream at noon
Well, for the patrons.
for the patrons
Right.
on June 9th.
June 9th, noon, live stream, and it's called the drink stream because basically we're ending at that moment. We're getting back into whiskey. It will be glorious.
Yes. And then a week after that, a moment that many of you have been desperately waiting for.
Yes, we're doing the official Whiskey Tribe Reddit.
Yes.
There's a subreddit for Whiskey Tribe. And if you haven't subscribed, so here's the thing.
I don't know anything about Reddit or even how to use it.
You don't know
or
anything
how it
about
works.
anything. You just
That's all you, man.
Just pour the whiskey and look pretty.
I got 1 out of 2, ain't bad.
So, yeah, June 16th, we're going to launch a subreddit, and we're going to be giving some details about that in the not-too-distant future. We've done a really piss-poor job of making people aware that there's a community newsletter that comes out once a week.
Yeah, we have.
We never talk about it.
It's on whiskeytribe.com. On the sidebar, you can register for it, put your email in. We send it once a week. It includes cartoons, links to interesting articles from Ian.
Yeah. Basically,
yeah, all kinds of cool
synopsis of everything happening in the Whiskey Tribe at that point. And the moment I realized, oh, we've done a really job of this, is whenever I'm in the studio and Chad says, hey man, like, you know that Patreon, I'm not doing that because I hate you, but I want that newsletter, so can you just like forward the newsletter to me? He's like, what the f*** are you talking? The newsletter's free.
Yeah.
The newsletter's free. You don't have the newsletter?
Just
Like,
sign up for
yeah,
it.
I've been out of the loop. I want the newsletter. It's like, just sign up for the newsletter, Chad. Such a Chad move, Chad. But yes, there is the newsletter, and magnificent bastards. If you're a good one, not a shitty one, because there's levels of magnificent.
All right, I think we're good, yeah? Here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
If you fight, may you fight for a friend.
If you steal, may you steal a lover's heart.
Wind's picking up. If you drink, may you drink with us.
The Whiskey Beasts have decided that the quarterly challenge is worthy endeavor, and you should do trials administered by the mooch.
Wait, what? He's not even doing the trials. His grand plan is to punch an eagle in the dick and call it a day.
The wisdom of the whiskey spirit beast can be hard to...
Why does he get to decide the...
Because you broke my antlers of power, you hobbity bastard.
We also want to see that eagle get punched in the
We submit to your infinite wisdom, oh glorious whiskey beasts.
Yay!
All right. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us in the Whiskey Vault. Don't forget to throw in a like, hit that subscribe button on the bottom right, and drop a question or comment down below.